High above the tranquil valleys of eastern Slovakia, a colossal monument to medieval power dominates the landscape. This is Spiš Castle, a breathtaking, sprawling ruin that spans over 4 hectares, making it one of the largest castle complexes in Central Europe. Its whitewashed walls gleam against the backdrop of rolling hills, a stark reminder of a time when warlords and nobles carved out empires with steel and stone. But for all its visible grandeur and historical significance, having survived Tatar invasions, peasant revolts, and centuries of dynastic struggle, Spiš Castle hides a far more tantalizing secret, a whispered legend that has captivated treasure hunters and historians for generations. The lost gold of the Csáky family. The Csáky family, who owned and developed the castle for over 200 years, were immensely wealthy and strategically powerful. When they finally abandoned their ancestral seat after a devastating fire in the 18th century, it is said they left behind not just a crumbling fortress, but a vast hidden treasure, gold, jewels, and priceless artifacts concealed within the castle's forgotten chambers or its extensive underground network. The central question that Spiš Castle forces us to confront is this: is the legend of the Csáky family as hidden treasure a romanticized myth, a final desperate attempt by a proud dynasty to preserve its wealth? Or is it a chilling truth, guarded by the very stones of the castle, waiting to be rediscovered? To unmask the lost gold of Spiš is to delve into a world of medieval greed, dynastic secrets, and the enduring human fascination with riches that lie just beyond our grasp, a treasure cursed by history and perhaps by its rightful owners. Spiš Castle's sheer size and strategic location made it a pivotal stronghold for centuries. Its history dates back to the 12th century, initially as a royal Hungarian castle, then evolving into a vast, multi-layered complex that served various functions. Royal seat. It was originally built by the kings of Hungary to control trade routes and defend the northern borders. Noble residence. Over centuries, it passed through the hands of powerful Hungarian noble families, each adding their own layers of defense and luxury. Military outpost. Its impregnable position allowed it to withstand numerous sieges, including the devastating Tatar invasion of 1241. Administrative center. For long periods, it served as the administrative hub for the entire Spiš region, overseeing vast lands and collecting taxes. By the 5th, 10th, and 16th centuries, Spiš Castle was not just a fortress. It was a small city with an upper castle for the lords, a middle courtyard for the garrison, and a lower courtyard for craftsmen and servants. Its visible wealth, gleaming halls, chapels, and fortifications was a testament to the power and riches of its owners. This was a place where immense fortunes were made, held, and spent. This visible wealth also laid the foundation for the whispered legends of the hidden, even greater, treasure. The Csáky family acquired Spiš Castle in the late 17th century, ushering in a new era of ownership that would forever link their name with the castle as most tantalizing secret. They were a prominent Hungarian noble family, already wealthy, but their possession of Spiš cemented their power and influence in the region. The Csákys, like many powerful families of the era, would have had multiple motivations for hiding wealth. Political instability. Central Europe was a constant battleground of empires, revolts, and religious conflicts. Stashing away gold was a common practice to protect assets from invaders, confiscation, or sudden shifts in power. Tax evasion. Large noble families were often adept at finding ways to keep their true wealth hidden from royal taxation. Family legacy. A hidden treasure could be intended as a secret inheritance, to be revealed only to future generations during times of dire need. The Csáky family modernized parts of the castle, but their true legacy at Spiš became intertwined with its eventual decline. In 1780, a catastrophic fire, likely caused by lightning, though some legends whisper of disgruntled villagers or even accidental ignition by treasure hunters, swept through the castle. It rendered the majestic fortress uninhabitable. The Csákys, by then already establishing more comfortable residences in the valleys below, simply abandoned their ancestral seat. It is at this pivotal moment, the abrupt and forced abandonment of a colossal, ancient stronghold by an immensely wealthy family, that the legend of the hidden treasure takes root. Did they simply leave, or did they secure their most precious assets, intending to return when the flames cooled, only to be prevented by unforeseen circumstances or the sheer logistical nightmare of retrieving their hoard? The legend of the Csáky treasure isn't just a simple folk tale. It's fueled by persistent local stories and archaeological tantalization. Local lore. Generations of villagers around Spiš have passed down stories of Csáky gold and jewels, often speaking of secret passages that lead to underground vaults. These tales often include warnings of a curse on anyone who dares to seek the gold without proper respect, or that the treasure will only reveal itself to the rightful heir. Archaeological discoveries. Over the centuries, archaeological excavations at Spiš have indeed uncovered significant finds, including coin hoards, valuable artifacts, and intricate networks of underground tunnels and chambers, whose original purpose remains unclear. These discoveries only intensify the belief that a much larger, more significant treasure is yet to be found. The castle is riddled with hidden rooms, secret staircases, and unexplored subterranean passages. Their final hiding place. Theories abound. Is it in the deepest dungeon beneath the main keep? Is it sealed behind a false wall in the ancient chapel? Or is it in the vast, unexplored sections of the natural cave system that runs beneath parts of the castle? The curse of this Csáky treasure, if it exists, isn't necessarily supernatural. It could be the curse of human greed, the constant temptation to illegally dig and damage the historical site, or the eternal frustration of generations of treasure hunters who have sought the gold and found only disappointment. It could also be the curse of ambiguity, the maddening uncertainty of knowing immense wealth might be just inches away, yet remain forever out of reach. The Csáky family itself, while abandoning the castle, continued to hold title to the ruins until 1945. They never initiated any major, publicly known expeditions to reclaim a vast treasure. This could mean they indeed took everything with them, or it could mean they had a private, discreet plan that never materialized, or that the treasure was something other than physical gold. Spiš Castle stands as a monumental ruin, a silent sentinel over the centuries of history it has witnessed. It is a place of undeniable grandeur, dramatic beauty, and enduring mystery. The truth is that the Csáky family was immensely wealthy, and the castle, throughout its history, would have accumulated vast amounts of valuables. The fire of 1780 presented a sudden chaotic end to their direct occupation, a perfect scenario for a hastily concealed treasure. Archaeological findings of lesser hoards only strengthen the probability of a greater, still undiscovered wealth. The legend of the lost gold of the Csáky family is a powerful narrative, fueled by historical context, local folklore, and the tantalizing possibility that beneath the stones of this magnificent ruin, a vast fortune still lies undisturbed. The curse, if anything, is the enduring human desire for wealth and the eternal challenge of uncovering secrets buried by time and fire. Spiš Castle is not merely a historical site. It is a giant, open-ended question, a stone labyrinth challenging us to piece together a puzzle of centuries. It beckons explorers, historians, and dreamers to seek out the truth of its hidden wealth, forever promising that the next crumbling wall, the next unexplored passage, might just be the entrance to the Stone King. Vault, the final resting place of the Csáky family's lost gold.